this video, but I wanted to say this first. I had a dream the other day, and I'm doing my 6 signs today that I didn't do. So I'm just gonna just say a little bit of the dream. Okay, I had a dream as far as I'm gonna put you as the person in the dream, the sign I'm talking to, and you were sitting down in a place, and it was like a debate. You and somebody who was an instructor, a leader, or whoever the person was. The person was trying to make the person's point and show the person was right. There's something written in stone, or what the person was acting like, and you was over there just proving your point because you got your knowledge from God. So you back to back. It's like somewhat like a debate. When it's all over with,
Might want
the
another
person
chance. Might
hands
want you
you
to promise you're going to act on giving a person another chance. But
a
God telling
handbook.
a Scorpio, go for it.
Because
Because you
maybe the
got an
person is
extra
willing
trouble,
to
Scorpio.
incorporate some of your ideas, your
Okay, I see
talents, or
God right there.
knowledge in
God said
whatever
put the
this
brakes
is. It
on the
could be an
Scorpio.
agency, a
Get on your
job.
path if
I
you're
don't
not on
know
it.
exactly what place you was
Person
in.
won't cheapen your
But in
life.
the meantime, you didn't know you would get it because the person was giving you so much of a hard time. So eventually a person walks in that has on red pants, red shoes. But this person is the son or grandson of a man that's up on a portrait, on a wall, that looks like a soldier with a red jacket, with gold tassels, padded tassels on his shoulders, look very distinguished, very smart, who passed down to the generations, maybe his son, his grandson, the knowledge he had to be able to create wealth and just to have knowledge in general. So I'm looking at the grandson or the son, the man who walks in the door while you're sitting down, right? That person is a person who added to the knowledge the grandfather had already gave to his father. Get my drift? Because he had 2 layers of red shoes and red pants. So I'm getting from this dream that God wants you to pass down to your generations the knowledge that you have, to make sure they have wealth to be able to take care of themselves, and just to have some kind of knowledge as far as changing the world and making it a better place. Okay? So I also got from God for you to get some kind of layers of red pants, red bottom, red pants, red shoes. So it could be red socks, red pajamas, and red socks. It could be red leggings and red Crocs. It could be just red jeans if you want, and red shoes, right? Red slippers. Follow me? Long as it's red. You can go the cheapest if you want, and that would be red socks. And slippers is next if you want to go that direction. You can take pajamas, and you can take leggings. That's the cheapest, right? In January, you're going to be wearing this periodically. Whenever you hear God tell you to put it on, put it on. If it's every day, put it on every day. Some kind of way in your leisure time, because you're in the house. Get what I'm saying? I'm not talking about an outfit for you to wear outside and go out dressing up in. This is all God right here. This red I'm telling you about. What color your top is up to you, because we're not talking about you dressing up for anything. The important thing is the layers of red. Get my dress. Okay? So, God going to deposit layers of knowledge to you during the time you are wearing this outfit. And God wants you to write your handbook, right? So go to a dollar store if you have to, or wherever you want to go at, and get you some kind of book that has lines on it where you can write everything God deposited in your mind when during the time you wearing that red. Because God is going to deposit information to you as long as you got that red on it. Because all day you got it on, God going to constantly say things, but you got to write it down. That's the breast of life, right? That's how I operate. God tell me whatever, just like I'm talking to you, telling you this. got to write it down. By the end of January, you will have a handbook. A handbook of what God wants you to do. Present to somebody, to an agency, a company, a job, the mayor, the governor. I don't know who it's going to be for. I don't know who yours going to be for because I'm not you. God got whatever work for you to do. I have no idea who your handbook will be presented to and pushed to. Get my drift. Get my drift. Because when you're sitting down inside debating with whoever this is to try to incorporate something that God told you, whatever knowledge you had, some instructor, remember I'm telling you, that is pushing against what you're saying. Because evidently something is written in stone. What all is written in stone in all these places, and they don't want no dents in it. They don't want to leave room for no dents where you can push your way in, get my drift, or nobody can, where no change can happen. But God wants change. Get my drift. And every agency, every company that's present on this earth, every organization, right? And God gonna place you all in these different places. So I don't know where you're gonna be and which way God gonna place you, but you're gonna find out according to what God tell you in your handbook, because you're gonna make a handbook. Go to the dollar store, get a dollar handbook, get a book with stripes on it. Sorry about that. Get a book with lines on it and start to write and get to them if you have to, if you need to, because you need at least 100 pages. Don't say you ran out of pages, so that means you ain't gonna be able to complete what God wants you to complete if you don't have enough room in that book. So you need at least 100 pages, right? Even if you don't use 100, you need 100, because you don't know what all God gonna feed and tell you throughout January, and you need to deposit it in that book. Get my drift. God say something. Turn the page. Get my drift. By the end of January, you're gonna have your handbook on what God wants you to do, because that's gonna be your mission, whoever you are. Because God gonna let you know which direction to go, because it's gonna be in your handbook. You're gonna know just which direction to go. If it's foster care, you're gonna know, because God gonna say all kind of stuff in there that's gonna lead you to know it's foster care, the foster care system, whatever it is. I'm just throwing it out. I don't know what yours is. Only you would know, because you're gonna be writing your own handbook, right? It's gonna be fun, because I know what I'm supposed to do, but I want to write a handbook too. I want to be a part too. I'm gonna write a handbook and see what else God want me to do, and I'm gonna get me my layers of red. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I think I'd like to get me some red slippers. I had Crocs, but they not red, but I don't want to buy any of those in red, because I got some already upstairs. So I'm gonna get me some slippers, and I like to get me slippers and some leggings. I would like to get. Yeah, that's what I would like to do as far as my bottoms, right? It's gonna be fun to really be able to hear God. You're gonna be able to hear God, but you got to put on that outfit, and you put it on whenever you want. But the more you put it on, the more you're gonna be able to fill up your handbook. Get my drift. Get my drift. Because God got a work for you to do, and it's time to get it done. You lived your life like you wanted to, however you did. However, shabby, this way, that way, or however you lived your life. Right now is God's time. January 2024 is God's time. Time for you to write that handbook, so God can tell you what God wants done in your life, what God wants you to do for this world. Follow me? For those who worrying about a twin flame, you suppose that left that person behind, right? November the 27th, if I got the date right. And in time, God will give you somebody else. In time, when God want to give you somebody. And if you somebody who can't wait, that means you're not where you need to be at. So you should not even be looking at my videos. Because these videos is for people who are in place and want to do what God want done. And if you're not there, you might as well just click it off. This is not for you. None of my chapter videos are for you. Because it's God's time now. Okay, so I'm going to start. I'm going to give you your cards.
Okay. Okay, this is for my Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, thoughts spinning in your mind or someone you connected to. Someone is anxious here, you or someone. Okay? So, this could be past, present, or coming. Okay, Scorpio? So, just take it however it goes, right? You got plenty of ideas for your fortune. Okay? Or somebody toward you that know you got ideas. Okay, look at him. He's troubled though, because God says it. He gonna go get it and maybe come at the Scorpio because he got plenty of ideas for you. Maybe that he gonna get a fortune with you, make a fortune with you. You are his fortune or whatever, right? But God said he troubled. Okay, you want him to change the guy, right? So we have he fought you some kind of way. He don't look like you verbally, mentally, financially, intellectually, emotionally, however he did, physically. You had empty thoughts while time was flowing by, or this person, right? So it says right here, when were you going to tell me? I wouldn't have known this about you. So some kind of way, it's something you didn't know about him, and you're going to find out, or he's going to find out something about you. God said you knowledgeable, Scorpio, and God saying put your name on a slot, on a job, or on a lottery ticket for the sign of Scorpio. So we have right here, you was a blessing, and you bring blessings, but they didn't even like you, a group of people, whoever they were, Scorpio. Okay, so we have right here, I had to lay down next to him or her for money, so we got the big money right here. So we have right here that either we have some boss of yours that had plenty of ideas for his fortune, bringing you back and having you doing whatever and making money off of you. Or you got money already and he just was slowly taking your money from you, living off you, or whatever this is. Or ideas as far as just making money off of you, or somebody wants you to lay down for money. Lay down, I'll pay you a lot of money, Scorpio. So we have right here that this is the going to jail card, so a warrant coming for him to go to jail. If not that, we're going to turn it around to you want to get balloons, send out posters, invitations, flyers, and anything as far as a celebration, as far as some kind of way, something happening good, like opening up a business or anything like that for the sign of Scorpio. So, never stop wanting the best out of love, God says. Okay? Know that you had to love you first. You had to love you first, Scorpio, because we got with the top card. Somebody tried to X my Scorpio out physically, through trafficking, through firing you, or through murder. One of whatever I said, and it was a witness. Okay? So, all skin color is different, but all blood is red. We got somebody who got a race problem. So we have right here that everybody know, the family, everybody, the job, the co-workers, the neighbors, your friends, whoever knows. But can you cope with it? Maybe that somebody was trying to pay you to sleep with them at the job or whatever's going on here. Let's go on. The person left you out in the cold. One of you like to color coral, live around corals, left you out in the cold, or you left the person out in the cold, the person left you in the cold, and the person was a monster and corny to you. But you was being adopted right here, or you actually really was adopted, or this just mean that we had somebody who was taking care of you some kind of way, maybe letting you live in their house, giving you a job or whatever. It would be adopted. They acting as like a parent, or finding my parents even matter, where you really want out of the place. Follow me? Or this actually could stand for you. Don't know where your parents are. You want help from your parents, from your family. Or, yeah, or your children don't know where you are. And, yeah, you're not in place as far as your children. But you're going to see it with full eyes. That this person racist, or that everybody know that you slept with the person for money, or they try to get you sleep on for money, or to have a job, or whatever this is all about. But the person feel like you're disrespecting the person, maybe because you're talking up for yourself and deciding you want out, or that maybe sexual harassment or whatever's going on and they would have your job, or whatever this might be, or whatever this person is doing as far as you trying to make money. Person feel you disrespecting him because it was dormant behavior. You was holding up for a keepsake, and also the person. So he gonna be upset with you outside, whoever this person is. That's why you was dealing with a Judas. He was a Judas, but you was a wonderful conqueror at some place, job, some place. You was antsy, and you pinpointed it, and you complained because he a gangster, whoever he is. I don't see no drugs, right? He want to supersize, maybe to get more girls, prostitution, escort, or whatever this is. Because he is petrified about his cabbage, his dough, his moolah, his bread, his coins, his cash, his green. But you decided no more bowing down to him because he was controlling you. Follow me? So God's saying right here with my Scorpio, you had to learn to love my Scorpio first right here. Healthy means loving the self first. And you're ready for a healthy way of loving. And that means you got to love the self first. And every day is not a good day. You got to blink look, but that's okay. Right? That's all right. You just got to start somewhere, because you was in the wonderland of the lost souls. Well, whoever this is who is using the sign of Scorpio, that wanted you to do something to disrespect the self. Lay down next to me. Deep. So maybe he decided to wash his hands on you. This really the killing card, but I can take it where maybe he fired you, got rid of you, or just wanted to put you in trafficking. Deep. Okay, this is my Scorpio.